just interesting seeing that there's always a gap, right? So put it this way, we understand things that our parents will never understand.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Vice versa.
Right? Absolutely. We'll have a thing where our children will never understand it. We'll never understand why, like, this, that, the other, but they're going to be even more open-minded to different things. Right? We understand that racism is bad. Some other parents don't think racism is bad, or some people are homophobic and whatever. It's just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As we get older, there's something that we're gonna miss.
Yeah.
Some of us are gonna miss that. Our kids are gonna see, and they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? Your dad, you're being this or that." Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, that genuinely is always All right. What do you think of this statement? There's always going to be evil in the world.
I'm salted.
Yeah, there will be. 100%. There's always going to be evil in the world. And I think the biggest thing with that... Oh, from my voice, it's probably just moved out a lot there. The biggest thing, I think, when it comes to evil, even the world, is more to do with what the younger generation are taught by the current generation.
Of course, yeah.
So
it's our responsibility, bro.
It's 100% our responsibility.
No doubt about it.
So I think the world will only come to a point where there won't be any evil in it is if everyone's taught on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the same open-mindedness.
Mate, we need to
same
sort the fucking world out, bro.
We need to sort the education system.
Let's get everyone in the room, bro. Let's get pen and paper. Let's figure this shit out, man. Because it's so important, mate. School is gonna sculpt a child like nothing else will.
Right.
Think about how much development a child's brain does between the ages of when you start school, 4 years old to like 18.
Yes.
That's not even like how much it develops. That's the only time it develops.
They pick up all these things and it all goes in. Yeah.
And like,
it's the first 7 years of their lives as well. So the parents have a big impact on a child's life. Yeah. Everything you learn. Or all these habits that you know from a young age, and we even carry with us now, are things that we learned from a very, very young age. From obviously when you're born to 7, that's your critical learning age. That's when you learn the most. So if you learn evil from that point on, you got to really unlearn that, bro.
You've got to evaluate like things that you don't question. Like, have you ever had a time in your life, like in your adult life, where you've like questioned a way that you've always done things, and you try and figure out why I've done it this way, and it makes no fucking sense.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
All the time.
I'm like this.
You feel that as well, yeah?
Every ask that question again, bro. Because
I don't even know how to
word it,
man.
Go, yeah.
Like you'll encounter a situation in life where you're forced to reevaluate your normal way of thinking.
Yes.
And the way that you would naturally, instinctually think doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah. You're like,
the only reason you think it is because that's the way you've been brought up.
Yeah, when you were young. And go on.
No, sorry.
No. And I think that's the interesting thing, right? I think there's people who go, oh, that's the thing. Ignore, carry on with life.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
And there's people who go, when did that? That's not. That doesn't make. Nah, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, man.
And then start challenging themselves, and then start really learning about themselves, and really, oh no, I picked that up when I was with my. Oh no, my dad used to do this a lot, or my mum used to do this a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I wonder how many things there are like that.
I always used to think I'm such a calm guy, but there's times where that's my question. I remember it now. But there's times where people make me I get really angry.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but at a young point, at one time in my life, I was just angry.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of the same, because when the younger I was, the angrier I was. Yeah. But now I think to myself, like, nothing really makes me angry.
Why?
The only things that make me angry is obviously when I see racism, or I see those things where it's like, there's just little things you can do in your life to change that outcome, and it makes me angry to think that you're not putting that time in to do it. So like with racism, all you got to do is take that time to educate yourself. That's it. Take a bit of time, speak to different people, find their point of view, and that's it.
That's why I was asking the question about will evil always be around, will it always exist? Do you know what I mean? Just because to me racism is just a common thing. Like it's a thing where you go, this is bad. everybody thinks it's bad. Like, I should probably read the room and stop being racist.
Yeah.
To me, it's as simple as that. Like, oh, actually, that hurts someone else when I say this.
Yeah.
I should probably stop. Right. If you think about racism and, like, all this oppression coming from, like, towards black people or the minorities, people of color or whatever, do you know what I mean? I always think, okay, I get it. At one point, that's how they made money, right? It was a business.
Mm.
It probably still is, with a lot of people going on. I think, in a way, we're all, if you're not really in control of your mind, yeah, if you don't really know what's going on and you don't really know what you're consuming, as in the adverts are everywhere. Everywhere you go, people are selling things to you.
Yeah.
In fact, we're all adverts to each other. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I saw this the other day. Have you got this new phone? La 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 la. Do you know what I mean? So if you're not really in charge of your mind or in control of your mind, you're a slave to what other people are showing you.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
This one quote really resonated with me that said, if all of your opinions and views align with all of your friends, you're not a free thinker.
You're not a free thinker. Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. No, absolutely.
That really, really struck a chord with me because I was like, it's so true, man. It's so true.
Yeah.
And I think racist people, they're just ignorant people, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
but, okay, let me just say this to you, though. There are ignorant people, but let's say homophobia.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Mate, you know what? It absolutely baffles me, homophobia.
That's like real hate.
Me,
yeah.
Like,
that's real hate.
Imagine, like, getting angry that two men can marry each other. Like, that doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never made sense. I'm like, okay, I'm a black boy, right? I've dealt with a lot of racism. I've dealt with it. I've really dealt with stuff that's, like, made me, like, just reduced me into nothing,
mate.
Bro. And I'm like, do I really want to live in a world, right? Can this mic hear me?
Yeah.
Do I really want to live in a world, where people hate me because of my complexion? Do you know what I mean? Like, do I really want to carry on? Like, do I mean anything? Like, why so much hate? And then you do a little bit of background check. You start looking at your history and you're like, yo, these people are mental, bro. Like, where did this come from? Why do you hate what?
Do you know who Daryl Davis is?
No, I don't have a clue.
You don't know who Daryl Davis is?
No.
You need to research.
Right, so basically this guy, right, let me tell you about who he is today and then how he became that. Who he is today, he's a black blues musician.
Okay.
And...
Wait. Yeah.
He's a blues musician, and he's black.
Yeah.
And he basically, the reason he's famous now is because he's converted, I think, over 200 members of the KKK.
I've seen his. I saw his TED Talk.
That's the guy.
I saw his TED Talk.
And he said the first time he experienced racism was he was the only black guy in his school.
Like a marching band.
They were doing a march. You know the story.
I've seen it.
You know the story.
Yeah.
He was doing a march, and someone was people were throwing things at him, and he was like, "Why do they hate me?" And the teacher couldn't explain it to him, and he was like, "Why do they hate me just because of my skin color? They don't even know me.
They don't even know you. They don't even know
and
you.
That's how simple racism is, mate.
Yeah.
Someone literally hates you because of the look of your skin.
Yes.
They don't know you personally or
Yes.
anything.
Yes. I mean,
I don't understand that.
There's real levels to it because I've heard this so many times. Oh my gosh, you're such a nice guy. I didn't think you were like that. I thought you were this. I thought you were that. La 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 la.
Wait,
you're such a nice guy, and I'm like, yeah, but you didn't even chat to me, bro. You just assumed that I was this because you saw this on that.
Someone said this to you?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Seriously?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I've got that in my life as well. Like,
Is that a race thing?
They see a
No.
beard and go,
No. I'm just saying this is on a human level.
Okay, yeah.
And this is what I mean. We're all human beings.
Yeah,
That's another thing.
yeah.
But people look at you and go, "Oh, I thought you were a little bit like this. I thought you were like that."
Yeah, I've had
and I'm
that
like,
before,
yeah. But when we're chatting now, you feel me? Yeah, I'm like, and they're like, yeah. And that's only because you've given me an opportunity.
You should break the wall down, man.
Right, and
Just
that's the
break wall
level.
down.
And I always think, okay, racism. Okay, why are these people like this? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's paranoia and massive insecurities and hate
and preconceptions.
Bro, these man. Okay, put it this way, yeah.
Yeah.
Just I carry love with me everywhere I go, right? And I don't feel anything, bro. Right?
Yeah.
And when I say I don't feel anything, I mean it feels light. Right? So I was thinking, what must it feel like, to just carry hate around? Bro,
heavy,
it
bro.
must be heavy, bro. We're sorting out the camera, by the way, guys. He's just tapping him like...
Okay, we're all going.
Heavy, bro. And I'm like, no wonder, bro. No wonder. You can't sit here and speak with someone else because of the color of the skin. That doesn't make sense.
And
you're tapped.
This is how Daryl Davis did it, right? He literally sat down for a drink with this white guy, and the white guy was like, "This is the first time that I've ever sat down with a black guy." and I had a drink and I had a conversation.
Like,
mate, how many racists could you reverse by just getting the racist, getting a black man in a room, having a conversation? No, like preconceptions about this or you're this and that. Just two people having a conversation.
Shall I tell you what it is? Yeah. I genuinely think we whoever the powers that be are doing a great job of dividing.
Yes.
And not understanding. And again, it starts in school, right? Because this is a madness, right? Let's say there's set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, set 5, set 6, if you're set 8, how are you going to feel amongst your peers already? You're already divided, bro. So let's say you come out of school now and then you go into the real world. You're always going to think, I'm set 8.
Yeah.
I'm set 8.
Mate.
I'm set 8, bro. And then the set 1's like, I'm set 1, bro. I'm this, I'm that. And that's how you're already divided. You've already divided people. So a set 1 is not even going to try to understand the set 8. And the set 8 is going to go, he's set 1, I can't even talk to him. Or he's set 1, he's up his, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then there's a divide there already, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Why don't schools understand this, bro? It actually makes me angry.
I get it. I do get it. Like, you need to teach children, like, different children have different levels.
Yeah, based on their own.
Absolutely. But you can't. You've also got to teach the children that you're equal to this person. This person isn't good at this. This person isn't good at that. And you're good at this and you're good at that. And we're all good and bad at different things. Understand yourself and understand who you are.